Episode 2 is getting so ghetto and stupid and whack, and I'm gonna talk about it and I'm gonna go in on that black nigga because who the hell do you think you are, sir? You, it's giving narcissistic, it's giving insecure, it's giving hype. Anyways, this is Chef Sassy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to talk about Love is Blind, Season 6, Episode 2. What the hell? Who do you think you are? What? All right, y'all. So we're gonna start this off super light, nothing crazy. At first. Oh my god, come for that. What name? Play guy day. I'm gonna come for him so hard. Okay, so there's this guy named Jeremy. We're talking about his relationship with Laura and Sarah Ann. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Jeremy is a terrible looking fellow. Let me know what you guys think about how Jeremy looks in the comments. As you guys know, like I'm into white guys. I don't really mind, like the race or whatever. But as I always say, like I feel like my husband is white, so there's that. But I like Jeremy. I think he has a great sense of humor, so that's awesome. Because I mean, which girl in her life is skin off them teeth? Me love skin my teeth. I don't feel like somebody can win me over if them can't make me laugh. Like I've literally not kept a relationship long enough because somebody just don't have a good sense of humor and them like they're too it's either them too corny or them just like don't make me laugh. Like how can you not make me laugh? How? I'm so sorry. There has to be some you have to make me skin my teeth. No, I want to skin my teeth. More skin my teeth. I'm so sorry. Yeah, man. Because just like how me can make you laugh. Like there must be something you can. I would love that in return. That's like make your conversations even better. You know what I mean? Anyways, back to Jeremy. Jeremy and Laura. I mean, I thought it was kind of fake when he did call her name wrong when she first entered the pods. I thought that was so fake, and he was trying to play it off like, "Oh, yeah, I knew it was you," and she was like, "Yeah, that's your second thought. Like I'm the second thought," and he was like, "No, not like that." But his ass knew that she was the second thought because who I really think he's into is Sarah Ann. I really feel like he digs her. The questions aren't as serious with the Laura girl as they were with Sarah Ann. I just feel like he really, really, really liked Sarah Ann. The serious questions like this is what I was talking about in my previous video, like the one that I was talking about with love lessons that I've learned in Love is Blind. Like I never felt like they were asking the serious questions, and I love that Jeremy he asked Sarah Ann like if we were to move in, like if we were to like get out of here, like who would move in with who? Like those are big serious questions. Them questions that make me say, yo, like you don't look at me as just like a toy in the pods. You see me outside of these pods. You see me outside of this engagement, and you see me like in your life forever and ever. Amen. Right, it's a girl. Sarah Ann, you anger the man. You have the man beat, 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 beat. Love that for you, girl. And another thing that I really liked about him, like how he explains stuff. Like him don't just leave it dead. So like he's like, yo, I want to, ask you this question because I want to say, yo, like if we do end up leaving here and we have a house together, make we get something together because like I'll be happy and you'll be happy, and we can choose something together. And it makes me feel like he's willing to do the work, he wants a team and he's looking for that in his wife. And he's very vocal as well. He's vocal with his feelings. I love a man that can be vulnerable. And can articulate his feelings, and I really feel like Jeremy has that pat down. Yeah, because he says it. He's like verbally saying that, yo, I see a future with you. And that's all some girls need, like validation. Just like how this needy ass Clay just need the attention to. I'm not gonna make fun of him because we all need validation, especially me. I know how I am. Sometimes I always need validation, so I know how that is. So I'm not even gonna too judge him, but I just feel like sometimes him take it out of control. But we're not talking about him yet. I like Jeremy and I really like him with Sarah, and I feel like there's a genuine vibe going on there. So Johnny and Amy, I felt like they probably had the purest connection. And I guess that was why they are the first one to actually get engaged on the show. I love that, he's so caring and compassionate when it comes on to her brother. She did mention that he's on the spectrum and thing. And I felt like he was, warm-hearted about that. And I love that. Because honestly, you don't know this girl from nowhere. And she come with her artistic brother and she'll tell you up front, say, like, this might be the deal. And he's like, like, I'll be there for you. And that's all some females want to know. We just want to feel secure. We just want to feel, say, like, my man have my back. So screw the whole of uno. Striggers. Like, my man have my back. Period. Point poo. And that was sweet. I absolutely adored that little moment. But I'm not like them girl, like them love ball though. Like, I don't know. I mean, I thought that was valid, but I just feel like it's like them just come up with the tears. Alright, let me not be that girl. Not because it's hard for me for ball. I'm not gonna lie, I can get emotional like really fast, but for me for the tears and for calm, it's like sometimes they're like, bitch, what are you doing? Suck it up, unfortunately. So I know that some people, and everybody can just like hug it out like me, but I mean, all I'm saying is these girls can cry. Like, they just want to know that something is going on and they're crying. Okay, I don't know, but them have some tears in the back of them. Yeah, like, that's phenomenal. I love that for them. Yeah. All right, now, so we're ready for jump on AD and the boy, wait a minute, Clay. Let me get comfortable because honestly, I don't feel like I'm going. I need to be very comfortable because of the person who I'm going in and why I'm going in on him. Honestly, we never read the conversation, and as this girl rightfully say, she is fix a hole, and that's exactly what she is. Like, she proved me right. You remember how I was describing her in the first episode review? She proved me right. Like, she never did explain what she meant by when she said, when I see a red flag, I just paint my nails red to match it. And I'm just like, bitch, as a black sister, you open your face and say that, and we're out here after you struggle with them black money, and you open your face and say that, you know what I mean? Like, girl, no, we are supposed to be the ones that are like, no, you are a red flag, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? When I like the red flag, then just have a little thing about them still, like, what kind of make you want to stay. I don't know what is it about these red flag niggas, but I'm so happy we are, we find ourselves out of it eventually. You know who you are. Girl, you know who you are. The girlies that know who I'm talking about, you are the ones that, you like little red flag man them. Them just have a little pizzazz. I don't know, but yeah, we find ourselves unraveling from these red flag men. We did that. I love that for us. Anyways, Yeah, she's like, yo, I'm a fix the hoe. Practice on me. Same thing I said in the first episode. Like, she will tolerate shit from these men. I don't get it. I just can't get it. How? Like, what do I look like? Like, these men are trying to get their driver's license and they kind of just practice by your lawn, so your lawn. I know. You have flowers, beautiful flowers in your lawn. Don't allow these men to just ride all over your lawn because they want them driver's license, girl. No. So sadly, because I was really actually liking Matthew for this AD girl because I saw that this Clay guy was a red flag from episode 1, and I was like, what girl? I love that she had put her foot down, but now that Matthew starts saying all these other stuff to the Amber girl, I know she's gonna let Clay wrap her back around her fingers because those are the two connections that she has. I don't see her with any other guy. She don't have no connection with nobody else. You know what I mean? So like, I just really feel a way about that whole situation. So she went back to Clay and, she was like, yo, like, I had the connection. Apparently, Clay found out who the person was that she was having the conversation with because she got blab off her mouth and told Clay who he was in the love triangle with. And he realized that, it was because of Matthew. And honestly, one thing that I do rate about this Clay guy is like, him have a little hype vibes about him. And I never love that. Like, I love me a humble ass nigga. Like, don't hype about your things. Don't hype about like you being superior or whatever. Be humble about stuff like that. Matthew, because he's not really friendly and chummy with everybody, it's almost like he's like, yo, how you for choose that nigga over me? Like, literally, that's what he's like, yo, you can't choose this nigga. And I tell her, like, yo, you're gonna regret it. You can't choose him over me. Like, he's like, over me? 6 foot tall, dark and handsome, cup of coffee. No, and I never rate that because she really had a really good connection with him, you know what I mean? But I just felt like he was like really gaslighting her for feeling the way that she did. And I felt like she had all right to feel a freaking way how she did because he wanted to make sure that she was up to scratch appearance-wise. And she feel a way about that as she damn well should. Because I love that she did put him in his place and she's like, hey, no. And he started to apologize, but then might as well nobody freaking apologize because no, we've come with something else to piss her off and get her upset, and all riled up because try to make her feel bad. He's like, yo, don't I say all the right things? Don't I say all the right things? And I'm just like, bro, no, you don't. You don't say all the right things. You're immature, you're insecure, and it's like, you're like, I won't even be freaking surprised if he's a mama's boy. Y'all, crazy enough, I'm actually editing the video now, and then I actually said in the video that I won't be surprised if he's a mama's boy. And would you believe me that I had seen a clip of Clay talking a couple days after I filmed the video, and he said these exact words.
I didn't watch Love is Blind before I did the show. Yeah, I did not watch it at all. My mom was a big proponent of me actually joining the show. And I'm a mama's boy, so if my mom says something, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Ain't that some shit? Damn, my predictions are so good. Honestly, him strike me as somebody when like him never get the validation back in the days from his parents, and it's like he must seek it in all these women, and I don't rate that. Like, do your work on yourself. And then come, you're just the poor little girl pitney because your mother never tell you say she love you enough. No. Do the work, my bro. Go to counseling, go to therapy, fix yourself, and then come, you come just a little girl and I make her feel away because she had a connection with somebody else. I just feel like he was really gaslighting. He was really trying, like he was really gaslighting AD, and then she at the next friggin' one, so she's like, but I'm sorry, like, no, first, before she even apologized, she's like, are you looking for an apology? Almost like she was about to say, and she freaking pretty much did. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not telling you what you want to hear, But why would you apologize for telling somebody how you really feel? He ain't telling you all of what you need to hear. Him don't seem like him could have give her all of what she need. Anyways, the other guy, as she did say, like, he was willing to give her what she wants in the real world. And I think that's more valuable than this guy offering all this fluff. Like, he can make her laugh or whatever. And he's like, a player. That's the vibe he gives. But that is not gonna last. And him wanting to, be so concerned about looks, like that shit won't last. He's so concerned about stuff that won't last. And I don't rate that at all. I don't rate that. Wait, who do you think you are? You're not saying all the right things. So she has a right to not choose you. Do you not realize that you are in a competition where other men are vying for these women and they're just as qualified as you are? And he did kind of open his face and he's like, yo, people that are not on the same level as me. What does that even mean? You know what I mean? Like, what that mean? Because he's white? Because him stuck up and don't talk to no? Because him probably feel like you guys are trash? And him probably just don't want to talk to him competition. That kind of cool still. I don't know. Well, me different. My personality, me not chung with everybody, but everybody personality different. But so, the boy want to be a dick. Allow him to be the dick that he is. And he don't want to chat up to no, which are the competition. But he's like, like, I don't do well with competition that is like not on my level. Like, well, nigga, yeah, he's on your level and beyond because he could have caught and, like, catch a connection with the same girl that you almost fumbled. So I just never rate that. He was very egotistic and it's giving narcissistic for me because he was trying to gaslight her for feeling the way she did about somebody else. You don't realize where I'm there? Love is blind. You're in parts talking to different bitches. Are you dumb? Anyways, but don't rinse you out, Mr. Clay. How you think you're better than everybody else? You are so egotistic. I do not. I mean, you are fine. But that not gonna last. Your balls are gonna drop. Your body probably shrivel up even more. And your skin probably drag down to the ground later down in another couple of years than where you have left in your life. Like, boy, bye. Appearances are not gonna last. We age gracefully because black don't crack, baby boy. But yeah, I think you're very caught up in that area. Like right now, me in my 30s, I can't even to look on looks. Because if I do that, then it will ruin everything. Mark you, yeah, I want to be attracted to my guy, but I'm not gonna say okay because he ain't 9 out of 10 looks wise. I'm not gonna deal with him. Like if the boy treat me good, if the boy can meet my needs, if the boy can make me laugh and my family loves him and we love God and we can make God smile and please him, then why me look on looks 100%? No, I'm gonna look on looks less. Because that will allow them something that would probably let me grow for love the boy. And I feel like this is the experiment that Love is Blind is trying to put forward. And that's what y'all need to get it together. Clay. Shit. Yeah, but we don't rub out Clay right now. Me just kind of upset and make my girl cry. Although she love ball to car. I don't know where they get them. I want to say from them, I don't talk about that now. Because as I say, I ain't no mama and me not in the positive feel where them I feel. And I talk to probably these people more than what we are seeing on national television. You know what I mean? But honestly, they love ball. One can ball so no man. Anyways, so one thing I must say, I loved that the girls didn't get catty when they were, like talking about their experience with Matthew. I like that they weren't catty. I rate that. I love that. But you know what's crazy? I thought it was very fascinating when the girl was like, "Oh, what's your name?" Amber. Amber was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna leave." Y'all realize that bitch face? Did you guys? I, I'm wondering if I'm the only one who saw that AD did not flinch. She never flinched. She wasn't like, she go hug the girl. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then, Amber was like, I hate to take that away from you. I hate to have to take that away from you. And then she's like, I'm just gonna go, like I'm just gonna tap out. And then she didn't flinch. She wasn't like, no, don't go. No, she never said that. She wanted the girl to leave. Cause she's like, yeah, I don't want no competition when it come on to my man. But, she said the boy end up a left her. And this is what I just can't get. Like, after, Amber left, she went back to the pods, hoping that I'm pretty sure she was hoping that she could have gone back into the pods and, get back Matthew wrapped right back around her fingers. Because why? The girl gone. Her competition for the guy that she really likes is gone. But the boy coming out of the pods a ball because Amber left. And I don't like the fact that he was really caught up with what everybody had to say, about, like people like us that are watching. I don't love that he was so caught up about, oh, I broke a girl's heart on national television. And the girl have to shut him up and be like, yo, like, yeah, I was aware that I'm coming on national television, but I put all of that aside. I'm in a business with people where I watch. Like, I'm trying to come here to get a husband and walk out of here with a husband. But yeah, try to please the people, then we're going to watch afterwards. They don't have nothing to do with it. We ain't got nothing to do with the decisions that you guys make. I felt like he's up to something. Like, I felt like in the further up part, like in episode 1, he was lying. That's what I feel. I feel like he was lying. You remember when AD approached him in it? I think I don't remember if it was episode 1 or episode 2, but she approached him and he was like, no, I didn't say that to her. But they know after them come out of the pods and AD told Amber was like, yeah, but he said he wanted to leave with me. So he lied. I feel like he lied about that. And he's bullshitting AD, but I don't feel the way how I feel about anybody else. I ain't telling anybody else what I'm telling you. Bullshit. I don't believe it. Because it's either he's worrying too much about what people are saying, like us, or him did really like Amber more than what he's displaying to AD and to us. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems shady to me. Like, okay, if you never like Amber as much, why is it that you never just pour out your heart to AD and say, yo, Amber is gone. I kind of feel a way that I did break her heart, but you're the one I love. I figured that was what AD was looking for when she went back to the pods after Amber left. Because she was like, yeah, like my competition is gone. I don't have to worry about this no more, this girl no more, trying to be out of my man's. And she got blindsided, I must say, because I was expecting the complete opposite. I was expecting him to like pour and say, the girl, I really had feelings for her, but she left. You're the main girl, you're the star of the show. Vocalize your feelings. Level with me. You never do that to Ross. You never do that to bitch. Listen, Amber didn't want all this time and he was lying to AD. Nobody can tell me nothing. After him come out of the show and talk about him, I go get Amber. Boy, move your white ass from out of this place. It's either you're fake or you really did love Amber. Or you're really worried about what we're going to think about you. Which is, that should not even be like clout chasing. That must be what it is. You're so clout chasing Stop thinking about what other people are going to think and try to find the love of your life. Rationalize your decisions. Who is better for you here in this position? I feel like him did really like AD, but I don't know. I don't know how him end up. I just feel like him did probably feels have pity on Amber because she leaves. Him feel bad so she leave. But I just feel like that is I don't know. I don't like the fact that I don't feel like he's rational. He reminds me of that guy that met that girl leave. You remember last episode? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what they name, but right now the girl is pregnant. The girl when him did make leave and him did propose to her on the ship. I don't know who me at all. Me not good with names. Like literally right now, I have my phone and stuff with the names of everybody and them age and all them look at everything. I'm not good with names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. It's giving flaky. It's giving flake, and I don't appreciate that from this Matthew guy. No. But at least Ellie, hopefully, honestly, me feel like she got choose a black boy. Yeah. This is so sad because she did say that she don't usually go for these kind of guys. And look at she ended up right back in the same battle. Right back in the same battle she ended up in. Why it's rough. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. All I can say is, if I hear what them say, silent river run deep. That is Matthew. That boy Matthew him creeping. Him sneaking. Matthew is a sneaking nigga. That's all I got to say. He is an underdog. Just like what Clay thought. Clay was not expecting this white nigga to come up and get his black queen's heart. He was not expecting that. So that's why I'm getting so egotistic and open I'm feelings. But me no business with them lucky. Kenneth and the girl that is named Brittany. That is so crazy. Look, I like their story. I like that, she's a teacher, he's a freaking school's principal. How crazy is that? His mostly relative or something like that, close relatives are a twin and her mom is a twin. They're bound to have twins. Let's get that out of the way. I don't feel like they have any connection with anybody else because I don't see him connecting with anybody else. But I feel like definitely they're gonna be together. And if they have kids, I think it's bound to be twins. No lies. And that would be so nice. That would probably be the first twin that Love is Blind has had. The first twins. That would be so cool. I really see that for the two of them. And I love that, they love God together. They are the first couple I hear talk about God. And me's a little Christian girl. So I love to see that. And this is why I could have go up and them something because I feel like this is so rare. Me never see nobody else talk about God yet. So I feel like that is so rare. And I love that they are talking about God and they have a lot in common and I love that for them. Yeah, but them they really full of excitement like the other people them way. But I like them. I think they're gonna go far and I think he's gonna engage to her. All right, so Amy, in my notes here I have him as the I love you guy. I always call him the I love you guy because honestly, I don't feel like he really meant to say I love you. I feel like you just casually say I love this about you. I love that about you. Don't change that. Sorry, y'all, my battery died. And I went and had a little snack. So, as I was saying, right? When somebody say, oh, I love you just the way you are. Stay that way. Does that mean that you love the person? I don't know. I just never felt like it was time for that, but because the cameras were on and she was on the other side of the wall, he was just like, let me just go with this shit, yeah, man, because it gonna look away if I slip and say I love you. I say, oh no, that's not what I meant, and it would have look away and she would have probably feel away too. So it was a good call, but it seemed kind of reaching for me, so I was kind of cringing the whole time throughout it. But I mean, honestly, I must say I really like the connection that they had. It's the fastest connection because hell, they got engaged. But I just felt like, because they wanted to fall, then everybody want to fall in love. Then it's like, the honeymoon phase and whatever. I guess, say I love you, but I just felt like she never have to say I love you back. But I felt like she was like, oh, the feeling is mutual. I don't know. I felt like it was a bit reaching for me. I never, we don't know how long these people are in the pods for, but I just never feel like them did really like really for set on for them own time. But because, maybe he said it, she was like, oh yeah, feeling is mutual, I love you back, you know? I just never felt like that had to be the case. Like what their end goal is to probably is to probably like be like in love, because they always say that there's a difference. But I don't know, I just feel like I feel them thing, and if them say them love each other, then I feel them thing that. But I just feel like everything was a bit rushed and a bit fast for them. But as I say, I have been in experiences before where you spend a lot of time with somebody. Because you spend so much time with them in the dating phase, you end up really falling in love with stuff about them that, maybe you've never seen before. And even if you've seen it on somebody else, or experienced that with somebody else, you fall in love with what you're seeing in front of you, and you fall in love with what you like about this person in this person, like you fall in love with that in this person. And so yeah, it's okay for them to like get all lovey dovey super super fast. I just feel like it was a bit reaching. That's just my take. Apart from that, my favorite moment with these two was when they had a date after that, and he was like, yo, he was the one to initiate the hard conversation, because this is a hard conversation. This is a conversation that not much men would have. And I appreciated this conversation that he decided to take lead with. It was just like, hey, if you see anything that you don't like, let me know right away. Like, don't wait, let me know expeditiously. Let me know, and I will know that I'm never supposed to do it again. And I just really love that. I love what he said. Because it made me feel like, like I'm in this. We're a team, and same thing as she said, like we're a team. And I felt like he portrayed that before she did, which is great, because that's what the men are supposed to do. They're supposed to lead, and we're supposed to follow. And I just really felt like that was a really great moment that they shared, and I love that. I love that for her, because I would have loved for a man to lead with that hard conversation and say, hey, like this, that. And in him doing that, I'm also knowing that, hey, this man is actually confessing his love for me, and that, he rate me and say he's gonna be here for me. And him saying these things and letting her know, say, hey, like I respect your boundaries. He's letting her know that, listen, I want to make you happy. I want to work to make you happy. And I can't make you happy unless you tell me your boundaries. This kind of reminds me of a conversation that pretty eye guy in the last episode should have had with the little crazy ass dentist girl when they did with. And I feel like everybody in this should have that conversation and know that, hey, like there are gonna be things that you're gonna say or you're gonna do that is gonna upset me. But when it upsets me, like I can't get too mad at it because it's the first time you're experiencing this with me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm probably getting on my feelings because I'm human or whatever, but I just feel like this is the state, like in this dating state, especially when stuff are moving so fast, like we have to find ourselves getting engaged to each other. I just feel like, like they should have a little grace with each other when it come on to arguments and boundaries. And so, for example, he leaves the toilet seat up and she don't like stuff like that. I feel like she should give him a little grace, especially with him saying to her, say, yo, let me know expeditiously what you don't like so I can nip it in the bud and not do it again. I feel like, even if he didn't say that, she should have a little grace with him and ask him, hey babe, can you at least put the toilet seat down, for me, so I don't have to go and be sitting in the toilet when I get up late in the night. I would really appreciate that kiss on the forehead, good night, Have conversations like that, like simple stuff. I remember when the pretty eye guy and the dentist girl in the last season, they got really, really like upset, like a big argument. And I felt like it didn't have to get where it did. And she got upset with him for some, I don't even remember what it was, but I just don't feel like in these situations, I just feel like we should be a little more forgiving and have a little grace, because like on the first time I experienced certain foolishness with each other, give me some grace. I didn't know. I just met you a couple months ago. Like literally, we have to find myself to say I do, and I have to engage to you, and I'm just like yeah. So yeah, I like that he put that he nip it in the bud and he said what he had to say, and it shows that he wants to show up for his wife, happy life. That's all I know, okay? And I agree with it 100%. And he believes that, and he's working for that 100%. And I love that. I feel like, yeah, man, for lead with them conversation. I don't want you lead with conversation like eat that conversation. Lead with serious, big people conversation. You know what I mean? And I love that. Chelsea, the flight attendant girl, and the Jimmy guy, I mean, they started talking about appearances and how each other looks. And she did say she likes something about men, and he happens to have it. I actually like that, them get that little insights, and they're like even more intrigued to meet each other, more intrigued to, like wanna say yes, because they're seeing stuff that they might possibly like, like physical attraction, physically. Who knows? I feel like they might become a thing, but if I can remember, I don't remember, but I think she has a connection with somebody else. But who knows? It's whatever, guys. Anyways, child, let me know what you guys think about these couples. Let me know who you guys think are gonna last and who ain't gonna last. I'm actually really excited for the couple that's gonna be revealed in the end of episode 2. Like, I must say, like, you guys know, my favorite part is when they actually see each other for the first time. And that me likes to see. I just really like to see the look on each other's face, especially like if a really nice looking girl is gonna link up with like an ugly guy. I just like to see the reaction. I don't know if it's me alone. Comment below and let me know what is like the favorite part of Love is Blind, apart from the reunion. Can you love that? That is just would be excitement full of sauce. Me love that. But what is usually the best moments in Love is Blind for you guys? Is it like when they're in the pods? Is it like the engagement section? Is it like when they meet each other? Is it when like in the different quarters, like the men quarters or the women's quarters? Let me know, because my favorite part is definitely when they're being revealed to each other. So yeah, guys, comment below and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm definitely reviewing the rest of the seasons, but this is season 1 and 2 so far. Check me out in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You didn't have to, but you did, and I'm super grateful. See you in the next episode.